one of the first Crowd One affiliates, but has also managed to stay in front and time again displays pure excellence. Let's put our hands together for Antony C1.
Do I look smart? The late Thomas Nordlund, Kenny Nordlund's father, he would utter those same words when he walked up on stage. Thomas was also the big mentor of Jonas, our founder, and he was one of my heroes. The thing that was so cool, why he said that, everybody would start laughing. The funny thing for me was that he was the smartest guy in the room. He had no education. He was dyslexic. He had a hard time reading and writing, but he was a master distributor, a master networker. He was famous for being able to take somebody from nothing to everything. So I know today he's looking down, he's proud of his protege, Jonas, and of Kenny, and a little bit proud of me because I am coachable. I listen and I learn and I duplicate. If you work in my team, you have to be coachable. So today, it's my turn to teach you to go from nothing to everything. I'm going to tell you my story. I'm going to talk a little bit about my strategy. It's going to be some tough love, but I want you to be excellent. This is a training that I did in Dubai a month ago, and we're running it now in all the different groups, and people are just exploding. They are running through the ranks. So I wanted to share these points with you today. So the training is for everyone that wants to become bigger, better, stronger, smarter, and faster. You heard me say before on stage that my motto is Kaizen. It's a Japanese saying that means continuous improvement. I think this needs to be your drive in everything in life. In health, you should have a health goal, relationship goal, financial goal, and for me, a spiritual goal. My big goal for next year, until end of next year, I want to build 1,000 new presidents. So if I can only inspire 5, 10 more people to go ambassador, that will give 1,000 presidents, 10,000 of directors, hundreds of thousands of managers, and 1 million coordinators. Let's begin. The first thing I want to talk about is president mindset. You need to upgrade your mindset. You need to start thinking differently. You need to start thinking like you're a president already if this is your goal. You need to be proud of yourself and your business. You need to believe in your own capacity, your own skills, and believe in the company. You decide something and then you go to action. Decision, action. This is what this event is all about. You need to have a positive mindset, then you can conquer all. If I were you, I would study other presidents, see what they do. How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they carry themselves? An example for me is our own founder, Jonas. He has this no excuse attitude. Every room he enters, he takes over. He walks and talks like a president. Like he's going somewhere, he has a purpose. Have you ever seen him, the way he walks into a room or up on stage? Boom, 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 pass. Just like that. Attitude. Attitude, no excuse. I want to tell you the story of how I met him the first time, 15 years ago, and why we became best friends. 15 years ago, I'm at an event in Prague. I'm the top earner, top producer. All of a sudden, Jonas walks up on stage. He's talking, winning, winning, winning. He's pointing with his whole arm like that. Winning like there was no way to lose. Winning, 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 like second place is the first loser. And I'm looking around, who is this guy? I didn't even know he was in the company. And I see Kenny with a big smile on his face. Kenny had invited him 2 days earlier. This is the president mindset. He had filled the bus, 72 people, and drove from Stockholm down all the way to Prague. That's amazing. When I went to sleep that night, the only thing I can think of was winning, winning, winning. I need to step up my game. I need to be better, bigger, better, smarter, stronger, and faster. I love the competition. For me, I take it as something positive. When somebody else is really, really strong, I take some of that energy and I make it mine. And I hope you can do the same thing. So, do you think that 15 years later, that Jonas has cooled down? No. He's worse today. He has even bigger goals, more power. He is bigger, better, stronger, smarter, and faster. And those are the kind of people I want to hang around. Because guess what? You become like your 5 best friends. If your 5 best friends are always negative, complaining, you will start to complain. If your 5 best friends lazy and broke, it's a good chance that you become lazy and broke. But if your 5 best friends are successful, congratulations, you have a big chance of also being successful. Who do you think Jonas's 5 best friends are? I know that he's surrounding himself with the best management on earth. I call them the dream team management. He has surrounded himself with business people to make sure we keep on track and on target to 1 billion members. This is what we have to do to be a successful company and to be bigger, better, stronger, smarter, and faster as a company. Either you have this mindset, this winning attitude that you cannot lose, or you have to develop it. You heard my story. I graduated from MIT, but I can tell you I'm not a genius, but I had that mindset from when I was a kid. Competitive mindset. I wanted to win. But my big goal, why I studied so hard to get a scholarship and graduate from the top university in the world, was my mother. That's my goal. I wanted to help my mother. During high school, I got up at 5 every morning. People say that teenagers need to sleep. I got up at 5. I go to the gym for 2 hours. I go to school at 7. Before they even open the doors, I bang on the door to have them let me in to study for 2 hours before school started. Mindset. You see the difference? And you can choose to have that mindset. You can choose to be excellent. The only thing I'm asking you, what's your goal? What's your goal? Is it strong enough to do that little extra to become excellent? Number 2, second thing I want to talk about. 90-day all-in action plan. Action, action, action. You heard about that in the event? It took me 18 months to become an ambassador. If you do ambassador in 2, 3, 4 years, it's fantastic. But making a plan 3, 4 years ahead of time, it's tough. Because then you can always start tomorrow, right? You have 3 years, 4 years to do it. So what I do with a 90-day plan, I divide the year up in 4 90-day segments. That creates urgency. Then you make a goal for those 90 days. And we're doing it in all the groups now. And we're really, really, really helping people to push through and go up in rank to build their business. And what do you need to do? You need to find 2. If you're going to build a team, you need to find 2. One in your left team and one in your right team. Okay? When I say find 2, I'm talking about 2 leaders. I'm talking about 2 people that's driving, working with the business. Because people often ask me, but Anthony, I signed up 2, my cousin and my sister. Nothing is happening. They're not doing anything. So you need to find another 2. Simple math. 2, and you find 2 until you have those that you need to work with. But you know, all the big businesses, network businesses that's been around for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, they got their first big boom after year 3 to 5. This is our year 3. A lot of top networks have been watching us to see if we deliver what we promise. They will join this summer, I can tell you. I have over 100 presidents in my team today. 20 of them made president in 90 days. That's awesome. 20. What I want you to hear when I tell you this story is that, wow, somebody did it in 90 days. I want to do it in 90 days. You know, I'm just setting the bar. And guess what? Out of those 100 presidents, I only have 2 frontline presidents. 2. Most people do not become president. They're not willing to do that work. They're not willing to change their mindset. So 2 frontline presidents. All the rest are deeper down in the business. You just help people all the way down, if you have to find those 2 people that you're going to work with. You already know one of my front lines, Magnus. My wingman, Magnus, he's amazing. He's a superstar. I love him like a brother. He's awesome. Guess what? He joined after 9 months. I was already in the business. I was a president, and that one call, all of a sudden Magnus joined. And it's jackpot, right? But Magnus, he was calling me 10 times a day. Calling. He said, oh, sorry, I have more questions. It doesn't matter. You call me anytime. I wake up in the middle of the night to help you, because I heard his questions were president mindset questions. He wanted to learn. It was not complaining. He wanted to learn. Today, I call him with questions. Isn't that awesome? Today, I call him. We brainstorm about stuff. So, how many do you need then? How many do you need to become an ambassador? 2. How many do you need to talk to find those 2? I don't know. As many as it takes. I have a lot of really good leaders. Christine, Carmen, Jinso, Natalie, Alan, Serge, Sean Kumar. Have you noticed that every time I'm on stage, I make sure that I mention some of my top leaders? It's important because you're a team. You're nothing without your team. You have to help other people succeed. So you need to understand this if you're going to build a big business. And I can tell you, both Jonas and Kenny, they have built huge businesses. Huge. They find some of their best top leaders, top superstars, 1,000 levels down. 1,000 levels down. So knowing that now things are falling in place. I studied almost 10 years at the university to get my degree. I'm asking you for 90 days. 90 days to really, really work hard, to go all in on your business, if that's what you want, if you want to build it big. In school, I was a master of study techniques. I used study techniques as a tool to make me stronger and better. Speed reading, memory techniques, mind mapping, goal setting, all this, I used that from an early age when I was 16 years old. Guess what? If you want to build a business, I can tell you, Crowd 1 is the study technique of business. Let me say that again. Crowd 1 is the study technique of business. That means you can actually, if you want to build a worldwide business, you can work with Crowd 1. If you just focus on building the crowd, we have tons of different awesome products that we will give to you to work with in your portfolio, and you will have it in 140 countries around the world. You can talk to anyone you want, and the company translates into, right now it's 12 languages, but we're in 8 countries in the world right now with offices, so we're expanding really rapidly. So if you like that laptop lifestyle, if you like that residual income, then you need to decide where you want to be 90 days from now, okay? Third thing I want to talk about is focus. Focus, focus, focus. It's so important because successful people, they learn how to focus. They focus on their goals. And then they make small corrections toward their goal, right? Unsuccessful people, they have no clue where they're going. They're like, one day it's this way, next day is this way, grass is green over here, next week is another company. No, you need to set that goal, such a strong goal that you can feel it, smell it, taste it. Taste the reward that you will get when you reach your goal. This is awesome. This is really important. And if it's important enough for you, like it was for me, then it can be life-changing. 90 days, focus. Focus on becoming a better presenter, because that's the only thing you can control, right? You want to present the opportunity. Unleashing opportunities, our new tagline, unleashing opportunities. So you focus on becoming a better presenter. Don't try to convince people, inform about the opportunity. And then they have to understand it's yes or no. I always say that in my presentations. When I'm done with this presentation, I want a yes or a no. And maybe for me, it's a no, because then you have misunderstood, right? This is the best business in the world. President mindset. And then I go to the next. It's a numbers game. That's where the math comes in. This is a numbers game. But you need to know what you're worth. You see? You're going somewhere. People like to follow people who know where they're going. So you have to have that attitude of, wow, they're happy to join your team, right? Because you know where you're going. So don't waste energy or be discouraged if somebody says no today. 6 months from now, they will come and beg to be in your team. You see how I'm thinking? You see the different way of thinking, positive feelings, which make you really strong. Don't beg people. President mindset. A bee doesn't try to convince a fly that honey is better than shit. right? Crowd one is honey. You be the bee. I want to give you an example that motivates me about focus. And I can see it, and I saw that in myself. My son, he's 12 years old, going 13. He's very good in school, but his big dream is to become a gamer. Gaming, gaming, gaming. I'm not a gamer, but I can see how he's studying YouTube, studying to become a better gamer. He gets up at 6 in the morning to play 2 hours before school. And I encourage it. I love it. I love it. He has that president mindset. He's talking about winning, winning, winning. He wants to crush everyone. So I like the competitive spirit. And every time when he starts his session, even in the morning, he's sitting there with his headset, he cries out, "Let's go!" And I get so motivated by that war cry out. So I have to call Magnus and yell, "Let's go, Magnus!" I send a fist bump to Kenny and I said, hashtag, "Let's go!" I send a heart to Jonah, say, "Thanks, boss, let's go!" Focus. How many people do you think jump out of bed Monday morning to go to work and say, "Woo, let's go"? Not too many people, but we do, because for us, every day is like Friday. We work whenever we want and with whomever we want. Okay? The only time I lose focus is when Kenny starts talking about future products. Future products. He's talking about future products. We have some of the best products in the world. Planet IX, the wallet, everything. It's so awesome. 32 million people right now. We'll be 100 in a jiffy. And he's talking about future products. It drives me crazy. I can't sleep at night because I understand the math. I understood the business from day one. We're building a crowd of strong entrepreneurs, a crowd of users that can use products and recommend to 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people if they got that president mindset. So we just need to build a crowd, and you will get paid when people use different products. So I am excited about the product coming in 3 years, in 5 years. Whatever is hot in 5 years, you will have it. Because we will be hundreds of millions of members. And they will want our crowd. So you will have it in your portfolio to recommend, to sell, to do networking with your team in your worldwide international business. Let me wrap it up. I want to challenge you to take today as your first day in the business. I don't care if you're a manager, if you're a director, or if you're a president. Take this as day one. Because if you ever understood what I'm talking about tonight, then tonight when you go to sleep, you will have echoing in your brain keywords like president mindset, find 2, 90 days, focus. You can do this. I challenge you, 90 days. See how far you can take it. I'm giving you a conclusion now. For conclusion, I want to go through what I talked about. Just a 2-minute conclusion, but I want this affirmation to sink in. So imagine already that you're a winner. Imagine your success, whatever that might be. Imagine now with your newfound upgraded presidential mindset, you believe in yourself, you believe in the company, you're proud and confident. You got skills to learn everything. You can start a business for free and help people achieve anything they want in life. You're committed and you're disciplined to reach your goal. Now, all of a sudden, you start attracting people around you like a magnet. People want to join your team. This is the difference. You walk and talk like a president. You're going somewhere. And you know that in the next 2-3 years, some of the top business guys will join our business because now we're taking off. We build a platform for 2 years, 2.5 years. Now we're taking off. You are ready to do a 90-day plan to find your 2 superstars. Wherever it is, in your downline, you will find 2. Get ready to call that new recruit, the guy you called last year and he didn't join because we had nothing. We just had that vision from Jonas what we're going to do. Now is the time to call him. Right now is the best timing. I want you to focus. Focus on your goal. Focus on that great big new goal that you have set for yourself to motivate you. You want to become excellent. Now you're approaching life in an excellent manner. You're ready to put that extra hour in the morning or an hour at night to become bigger, better, stronger, smarter, and faster. You know that you're a pioneer. We're only 30 million members now, going for 100, 250, going to 1 billion. You're the first. You working on your business, but you're getting paid from the whole business of the company. And you know you'll be a winner in 90 days or 1 year or 3 years or 5. You cannot lose because you will never quit. I love you guys so much. I will see you in Dubai for the next event in 90 days. God bless you. Let's go!